Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. I am NIK NIKAM. One of the persons asked me to do a technical analysis along with Elliot Waves and trend lines on Alibaba. Here is the symbol BABA. So let us look at this and see what we can deduct from 5 years ago to the current situation. If I were to go by Elliot Waves, here is a 5-year chart on a weekly basis. I would say, let's assume we start here. Here we have wave 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Then we have a protracted period of 4, which is A, B, C, and C. Actually, we have a triangle here, A, B, C, D, E, for a B wave in the middle of a B. After that, we have the final wave 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, and 5. It looks like Alibaba reached the peak of wave 5 on October 30, 2020. After that, we have a correction which is going on right now, and this correction is going to be in place for some time. The support level for this correction would be $177. It reached a peak of $319 on October 30, 20. So the support level is $177. The 200-day moving average is at $191.55. And let's see what we can come up with as to right now, the stochastic is showing a downward direction, and so are these MACD bars, which are increasing number on the negative side. And along with that, we have the RSI, which is also on the down slope. Technically, you may expect them to hit the bottom. That's when it will be an overbought situation, and that's when you probably find an opportunity to get into the market. This is as far as the mega wave is concerned. So let us focus on what is going on in the last 3 to 6 months. So let's go back to daily chart here. Daily chart. Okay, daily chart. So I want to go back for 6 months. Okay, here is October 27th when it hit a high of $319.32. Okay. Even on a daily basis, it looks very choppy to come up with clear-cut Elliott waves, but nonetheless, I will try to give you a general perception of what it looks like. I had to use the lines because if I use the candlestick, it makes it so much more confusing. Let's see what happens. See, it's kind of hard to map the clear-cut Elliott waves. It is not uncommon to have Elliott waves not clearly defined in certain stocks. But nonetheless, let me go back to the linear line, make it a little more simple. Okay, let's take it. So I would say here is the first wave, which is A, B, C. And I hate to get into all the breakdowns here. Here it's more clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this one gets more complex. Anyway, so this is A, B, C, and here we have A, then we have B here, and there is a possibility of a short-term bounce back as C of the B wave, and after that there could be a downward trend going for the C wave of the A, B, C correction. And let me expand this. And usually when you get a three-wave correction after a 5-wave move, it reaches the 4th wave bottom. Let's go back to 2 years here. And this is where the 4th wave ended. So if you draw a line here, you're looking like $190, $170. That would be the final wave. But for the time being, let's go back to 6 months here. For the time being, as we can see here, we had a A, then we had A, B, C, then we have a C coming up here. So in other words, A, B, C. B is always complex. It has A, B, C within itself. So the C wave will be impulsive just like the A wave here, and it is going to come up and the resistance will be at $265. But certainly after that, let me compress this, see if we can make it easier to understand. Okay, here's A, B, C. Then we had A here, A, B, C. And we expect to see a C wave here. And the resistance is $265. After that, it may retrace the same pattern as we see here in A, B, C. And you have to just take the top to bottom and see from whatever the point the C turns down, that's the distance you would be looking at in terms of the third wave covering the price changes. In the meantime, let's go back to daily chart here and go back to 6 months. 6 months. As we can see, the B wave has ended, and maybe today it came up with a pretty good, strong, positive deflection, and all the indicators like the slow stochastic, the Bollinger Bands, and the RSI are all at the bottom of the oversold situation. So they are turning up. You just have to wait for the confirmation. Let me go back to candlestick here. So you have a positive deflection, but just one candle is not enough. So I wouldn't count anything until I see a confirmation with a second green candle, and hopefully that may signal the impulsive C wave after the A and B waves. That is my interpretation. As I said, it is highly subjective, but nonetheless, there are several parameters here showing the support line, which is at $220, and the resistance at $265. So those are some of the things I would look for, and the trend lines show in the immediate period to be on the oversold situation. Thank you so much for watching, and if you would like me to take a look at any other stock and look at technical analysis, anywhere from 10 years to 10 days, we can look at and see where it stands, so that we have a better idea of what we are dealing with. Especially if you're spending $200 for a stock, I think it makes sense to have some idea of where it is headed. And let me compress this some more and I'll show you what is happening here. Okay, this is much better to explain. Here we had wave A, we had A, B, and the third one is going to be C. That will complete A, B, and you're looking for a third wave, which is C, which would probably trace the fourth wave bottom, something like here, and maybe not this far, but at least you expect it to be somewhere close to the support line of $189 on this monthly chart. Let me see if I can make it weekly and it looks any better. That's why we had to look up multiple. Okay, this is a much better thing. So A, B, C, A, B, and here's the C coming up, and we have to see. But this could even, as I said, this could even go down to this level before it goes up. And on a weekly basis, it is showing downward deflection here. But that's how, we look at several parameters, not just Elliott waves, not just waveform, but also the moving averages and the support and resistance lines along with these Bollinger Bands. And another thing I want to point out is these parabolic lines, dots that are put in here. When the parabolic dots hit the line doesn't reverse immediately. As you can see here, it hit the line here and it went for 2 more candles in this part. And if you look at it again here, it hit the candle here and there were 2 more spots before it went up. So there is a possibility there's 1 more downward candle going here in red before it takes a turn to the top. But it is all just technical interpretation. Thank you so much, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.